Well, my friends, I want to make a comment on Canelo versus Liam Smith. A lot of people don't know who Liam Smith is. I've been watching his tape and his film on him, and this guy is not a chump. He's not a joke. This guy's a real deal. He's a real. If you ask me, this kid is a super middleweight. Easily can fight at super middle, and he's got speed. He's got punching power, and the weapon that I saw him. There are two weapons that I see him use a lot, and they're body shots to both sides. This guy can knock out people, stop them with body shots with his right hand and his left hand. It doesn't matter if you're a southpaw fighting him or if you're a conventional orthodox. He's got a nasty left hook to the liver. Whoever taught this guy boxing was obviously an old school person. Me personally, I like the old school style of fighting way better than this bullshit that they're promoting nowadays. I'm completely disgusted by the Mayweather defense. And the only way the Mayweather defense works is with somebody who's not old school. And let me explain myself. Everybody wants to box a guy with a Mayweather defense, and that's a mistake. That defense is made to defend against boxers. When I say boxers, are people who are the new boxing breed, which is the puck shotting and the flashy stuff, and it's not made for an old school brawl type puncher. That Mayweather defense, if Roberto Duran had been in the same era as Floyd Mayweather Jr., Roberto Duran would have fucked them up to the body. It's that Mayweather. He would have cracked his ribs. Old school people. That's what they did. That's what they did. It was taught to go to the ribs because it punches through the ribs. You don't have. I don't care how fat you are, how much meat you have. There are places on your sides that are not covered by much muscle. They're called intercostal muscles. They're the little muscles that are between the ribs and some little tendons that keep them together. But that's it. That's why body shots to the ribs hurt so much, because you don't have much padding naturally. So anybody who from the old school who uses old school boxing against the new flashy Mayweather defense bullshit is what I call it, can clock him hard, can hurt him really bad to the ribs, and even to the shoulders and stuff. The old school people, they went to the shoulders also. They hit the shoulders also. Julio Cesar Chavez used to do this. He used to hit people on the side and the front of the shoulders, and that will take your strength away from your shoulders and get you slower, and it hurts. That shit hurts. I mean, when I spar, sometimes put the gloves on with my friends, and I hit them, and they'll slow down. They'll slow me down. You can pretty much immobilize an arm. So I think, and now for Canelo, what Canelo has going on for him is that he's polished his skills. He's faster. I wouldn't say faster, but he's more focused now than he was. He still has lead-footed tendencies, but I think that comes with the territory of keeping the same trainers over and over and over. Personally, I think the young trainer, not the older, older trainer that he has, but the young trainer that he has, the one that he does mitts with, that guy doesn't know how to box. You know, I don't understand that. I don't understand why people who don't box, who are not boxers, all of a sudden they're training people in mitts when they don't box. It's like somebody who, you know, teaching somebody how to fix a car who's never worked on one. Just read a book or something, or saw somebody doing it. It doesn't work. I think that's holding Canelo back. Canelo, obviously, I think personally that he needs another trainer. He needs another team, and then, you know, they can take it personally if they want. Hey, that's fine. But the kid is still young. He's still young, and I think personally that he needs a different look. He needs somebody else in his camp. He needs to take a chance and go out there and change corners, so that they can work on other stuff, because these people are basically teaching him the same thing over and over. And not only that, the only progress that he's seeing is the one he learns from when he fights, instead of getting another point of view from a different trainer who's got different angles and stuff. I think he could benefit a lot from a better defensive standpoint. He has the punching power. He has fast hands, but they suck at their footwork. They've from what I've seen in his last fight, yes, he caught Amir Khan. Amir Khan got caught because he got stupid. It made a rookie mistake of leaving a jab out there, and you don't do that. You know, that's a basic no-no in boxing. You don't leave a jab out there. You bring it right back and get the fuck out. So he got caught at a mistake, but he looked robotic still on his feet. You know, so Liam Smith is not robotic. Okay, so that's one thing he's got going for him. Any of these two guys catches each other with one of their hard punches, somebody's going down, out. You know, period. Canelo can knock out people, but this kid can knock out people too. I've seen his tape, and he's got hard punches, and like I said, he's got that hard left to the liver, and he's got a right hook when he ducks the jab, and right there he comes right back with a hook, and here comes the right, and he might just go a hook to the liver and another hook. So I've seen him go hook and then upper and then go upstairs. You know, this guy's got an arsenal. So I think we're in for a good fight. It's going to be if these two guys can tolerate each other's punches and they can stand up, this could be a fight of the year candidate if they can take a punch, each other's punch, which is going to be hard because they both punch hard. So I can't wait to see the fight. I think Canelo, if he plays his cards right and he uses patience and stuff. But I would not be surprised if Liam Smith puts Canelo on his ass. You know, I would not be surprised, you know, because this is a smart fighter, a really smart fighter, really hard puncher, and he's a good boxer, old school boxer. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see who prevails. I would like to see. You know, a long fight. I don't. You know, I would like to see a long fight, but I don't know. You know, one of these two guys is going to put each other down. It all comes down of who is able to establish their body work, which Canelo is a monster at, and so is Liam. So whoever establishes the body work, I think is going to have the fight. You know, so let's bring it on.